All right, so what is up, YouTube? We're just finishing up the video where we got the Zephyr back running, which is, you know, I'm excited as crap. And poor Whitey is over here, not feeling neglected. Whitey's gonna get some love here soon. I love this car. Well, you think that'll be your car eventually?
No.
My dude looking gangster over here with his tall socks. But let's show him the new project. So my truck is 2016. It's starting to get some miles on it. Nothing crazy, but I'd like to preserve it for a little while longer. I drive it every day, 30-some minute drive to work, and yeah, we have something else, don't we? And 30-minute drive to work, you know, I put quite a bit of miles on it. We tow with it, everything, so I'd like to keep it nice. So I'd like something that I could drive to work all the time and not have to really worry about it. Something that, you know, it is what it, some beater is really what I get at. And so I got something that I always love these vehicles. I've already had one before. It ran great, and yeah. And then sort of had some stuff happen where there was one just right down the road. And so my new project, because it needs brakes and some different things, is my 1994 OJ Mobile Ford Bronco. And yeah, I mean, it's rusted, it's beat up, it needs brake lines. But this is what's crazy. Yesterday or the day before, I think it was the day before yesterday, it would not start. When I first started with the key, I put the battery in, had to use the solenoid. Okay, no big deal, it happens. The solenoids go out. So I'm doing that, and it fires up like first thing, and I'm like, what the heck? Then it shuts off because I couldn't give it any gas. Well, you know, it happens. Okay, you be careful. And so I was like, all right. So kept trying that night to start it. I put a thing of like the sea foam cleaner in it, and would not fire up the whole night. Of course, you know, it was nasty, it was raining, I couldn't do anything. So I come out yesterday to show my buddy Kenny, who came and helped me last night, which, by the way, shout out to Kenny and Matt for helping me last night throwing the Zephyr back together. It was awesome. So but I come out and I'm like, all right, so hopefully this works. Let's see if this works. So interior is, you know, it's decent. It needs cleaned. This seat is ripped. That seat's nice. That seat's nice. It needs vacuumed. You know, a couple mice have had their way with it. Looks like I need looks like I'll have to have a seat belt. Okay, you want in? All right. Oh boy, I won't pull your arm out of socket. All right, so you think it'll start? It, by the way, it's just be forewarned, it needs a lifter or something. Uh-oh. Let me get in here, give it some gas.
Did you fix the brakes or something?
Yeah, see, we got a lifter ticking pretty good. Needs an oil change. It's probably just the oil change, honestly. So, and it fires up. I mean, obviously, it needs a lot of work. It's got a vacuum leak.
Let's go. I wanna go run it. I wanna go ride it. I wanna go ride the Bronco.
We can't right now. He loves it.
I don't know how fast it is.
So, the good thing about this thing,
Did you fix the brakes?
I have not fixed the brakes yet. We're gonna have to fix the brakes.
No, they're still on there.
Yeah, the pedal's still there. Just because the pedal's there doesn't mean they work. All right, so it is a 4-wheel drive.
Okay, let's get
Okay, I don't know why it's still dinging. It's still dinging with the... Let's shut the door. Okay, door. Here we go. I have to keep my foot on it, but it is running. I'm going to stop it because it is ticking like a son of a gun. So we got power, we got radio. Oh man. Let's see, can we find something? Can we find something to listen to?
Well, please visit us for your carry-out orders.
Nice. There we go. Awesome. So we have all that. I mean, it's a Bronco.
Now let me see that.
And I really think that just an oil change and some stuff, and I've got an all new like a tune-up kit for it. So what do you think about it?
Good, but I really want to get out.
Okay, we can do that.
Thanks.
It stinks. It does stink. We're gonna have to do some stuff to it. We need wiper blades. We need to clean the whole thing up. You gonna help me clean it? So
I didn't know they had so much buttons in it.
I know, it's got all kinds of buttons. So pretty awesome ordeal. I've always loved these trucks because, you know, it's just like a F-150 with a bed cover, really. And it does have the spare tire thing. I've got to fix something with the back glass. It doesn't roll up and down. This thing, I tried the key and it doesn't work, so I don't know if the cylinder has to be changed, if they've changed it and don't have the key to it. But you know, it needs some tires, it needs some wheels, it needs washed. It's got a lot of rust. I don't care about the rust, I really don't. This thing is just going to be just a straight up beater. So I love it. I'm a Bronco fan though, so it is what it is. You do what?
I'm saying that's for Mommy.
Okay, cool. He's picking flowers for his mommy right now. So, you know, it needs fenders, bunch of body work. Like if I ever decided that I just wanted to completely restore one or take on that project, but let me show you the heart of it. Let's see here. All right, so 1994 302. So the good thing is I pretty much know how to work on everything with 302. It's a pretty simple setup. This one is it is distributor. It's not like the Explorer cam sync deal. So I've got new plugs, new wires. I've got a belt to delete the smog pump. I've already put a bunch of degreaser on it and let it set, and I'm gonna put another coat of it and then pressure wash everything down. I'm probably gonna pull the intake off and the valve covers and put new valve cover seals on it, and you know, new intake gaskets, and check the lifter, see if we need to replace those or not. The brakes, the problem is brakes down here. You can't really see it, but the brakes are done on the other side of this ABS module. So that won't be a big deal. There's a company that makes all stainless line for this thing for like 180 bucks. So rather than me like bending them, they're like already done, all new. We can go ahead and do it. So I'm pretty pumped about this deal. You know, I put a big old rebuilt thing, battery in this thing. You know, I'm gonna pull a bunch of stuff off here and clean everything out in here, and it'll be good to go. Once I clean the interior, may get a couple seat covers, you know, something decent. This is just gonna be, you know, the beat around vehicle, which I'm totally cool with. This is already sold. I'm pulling the motor out of it, and so this will be out of the way, and we can move this probably into where the Zephyr is, because now the Zephyr can move. So what do you think, Say? This is my buddy here. My buddy needs brushed terribly too, but we are this dog's gonna get hit one of these days, but it is what it is. Then we gotta start working on this thing and get it going as well. So we've got projects, we've got stuff to do. So I'm pretty pumped. This is the new ride. This is what I'm gonna be modifying. I'm gonna put some new headlights in it. You know, the basic stuff. I'm gonna spend a couple $100 on it and get it nice. If I can find somebody, if anybody has any wheels and tires that they would like to get, these are 5x5.5, that they would like to get rid of for some reason, that would be awesome. Believe we're just rolling on a spare on this, because I think this spare looks a lot like this spare. So if anybody has anything that they need to let go, I would also love to have one of the 20-40-20 seats, or whatever they call it, 40-20-40, whatever, with the center console. I'd love to have one of those, because these do actually have some extremely what do you call it, extremely comfortable seats. So love this thing. I'm gonna give it a tune up. This is gonna be the beater. I'm gonna take it to work and back, you know, go for parts runs and whatnot. So I'm pretty excited about it. Ford, I've always loved this model Ford. It's like my favorite grill, the OBS Ford, or whatever you want to call it. So I'm pretty pumped about it. Cashton loves it. Jenna, not so much. My wife's not on the, she doesn't really like it, but you know, she's a girl. She wants like Cadillacs and leather and bells and whistles and stuff. And I'm a no frills kind of guy, so it is what it is. So, all right, just wanted to show you the new project. It's coming. It'll be on the channel. We may jump this thing, I don't know. But I'm gonna show some different things that we're gonna make this thing just, you know, hopefully transform this thing into a decent running vehicle. So, all right, guys. Kashi, you wanna tell them we gotta go?
Bye.
Bye. All right, guys. You gonna tell them?
Bye.
Tell them peace. Look.
Peace. Bye.
Hey.
Bye. Peace.
Peace.